All right, now I'm going to demonstrate a great kettlebell exercise that's fantastic. It's the kettlebell squats. The reason why it's so effective is because the way we hold these kettlebells with what we call a pistol grip, because it's just like grabbing a pistol handle, it puts the resistance right in the perfect place. Much better than a barbell across your upper back, and better than dumbbells hanging down to your side because they your legs sort of get in the way of those dumbbells. So here's how you get a pistol grip. Entry level, if you've never done this one before, I would suggest starting out with maybe 15 or 20 pound kettlebells. I got 26 pounders here, so it's about 50 pounds of weight. That's definitely heavy enough to start with, even for you big boys. And then if you get 15 to 20 reps and it seems easy, then increase the weight only at that point. Okay, come up into a snatch first, sort of like this right here. Okay, resting the dumbbells right here. Now put those handles one over the top of the other, and then just close those hands just like that, like you're grabbing a pistol handle. Now, it might be a little uncomfortable on your forearms at first, but just readjust them, and those kettlebells should be laying right in that little socket there between your shoulder and your upper arm. Now, proper squat technique, feet a little wider than shoulder width apart, heels in maybe a little bit, is sticking the buns out the back, an anterior tilt of your hips. Sitting back in a chair, breathing in. If you have a mirror to look into, it might help you with your balance and your stability. Big breath in, going down. Feel your weight through your heels. Get the buns way out the back like you're sitting down in a chair. Big breath in. It's a little bit light for me here, but that's fine. Pause at the bottom for 2, 1. If the weight's nice and light. If it's medium to very challenging, straight down. And straight up. Breathing in. 5 more. That's 1. And 2. You can feel everything right over the top of your thighs. No issues with your lower back, with resistance right here with the pistol grip on the kettlebells. And last 2, and 3, and 2, and drive up through your heels. Last 1, and 3, 2. Stay down there, pause. If the weight's a little bit light, challenge yourself. Let that air out as you stand up. There you go. It's a kettlebell squats with the pistol grip. Setting the kettlebells right in here. All right, here we go. Doc's going to demonstrate this exercise. It's the first time he's done the pistol grip. Yep, put one over the top of the other, sort of like that. Okay. All right, rotate those hips. Get those buns anteriorly so your buns are sticking way out the back. Excellent. That's 1. Mindset that he's sitting back in a chair so that weight goes onto the heels. Driving your tailbone to hit the wall behind you is a nice thought. Very good, Doc. Good. Technique looks great. He's going down deep enough so the tops of his thighs are just about parallel to the floor. That's awesome. That takes a lot of flexibility of the hips and the hamstrings and the quads. Breathing in. Attaboy, good. You're doing great. You're about halfway done, Doc. Breathing in. Good. Drive the buns back, weight through the heels. Good. As we talked about before, this is a great place for the resistance to stay. Even though that said, if you go heavier like Doc's going, you tend to get pulled forward just a little bit at the end. If you got a trainer or a friend spotting you, a nice way to spot on this one is right here. And just help them drive those, keep those elbows nice and high. Breathing in. Let's go 5 more, Doc. That's 1. Let's go 3. All right, 3 more. Come on, 3 more. Good. Last 2. Good. Last 1. Breathing in. Come on. Attaboy. Good. And drop them. Excellent. Great job.
Good.
That's good. Doc said that, as we talked in the first video, in the past people for squats have put the bar across their back or they've held dumbbells out to the side. Doc even said in the past he's held his dumbbells right here. And I think that's good, but I think it can become a little overwhelming in your arms and your hands. And the one advantage might be with the kettlebells here where you could get a little more aggressive with heavier weight as that weight sort of rests a little bit closer to your center of gravity and sort of rests right here. What do you think, Doc?
I think so, but it's the first time I've ever done this one, but you're right. The extra weight tends to push you forward, so you really have to be very conscious of this, otherwise you find yourself leaning forward.
Especially the last half of the set when you get fatigued.
Absolutely.
Great job. So it was the first time Doc did it. I know since he's going to continue to do it that he'll feel a little more comfortable with his grip right in here. And it's just one of our options to hit those legs really good on a squat technique, which is a great mass building movement for the buns, hamstrings, and the quads, the lower body.
All right.
Great job, Doc. There you go. Go make it happen.